I thought that was hysterical. I thought that was absolutely hysterical. That was great. I mean, it was a great troll. I mean,
did you catch that, Conan?
What are you talking about?
When Dolph Ziggler fought, who was he working, Glenn?
Miz. So they.
And the pay-per-view you mean on Backlash?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you see the opening spot of the match?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, dude, they're doing the Punk fight.
Yeah, that's tremendous.
Did you what did you? So what's your take on that? Like, what's your take? Is it mad respect, or is it what is it? What's your take on what Punk did?
Oh yeah, bro. Look, we talked about that, and we predicted it. What else was going to happen?
The equivalent of it would have been like, if your brother-in-law Jacob, like if you taught him how to wrestle, and like he knew you. And, like, instead of, like, basically, like, saying, hey, let me get you on this indie show, you use your influence to say, hey, let me get you on Raw.
Right.
No, not even Raw. Let me get you on the pay-per-view.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. Yeah, and we're going to put you out there, and we're going to put you against, like, Bray Wyatt.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, right? It's like, we know you're a worker. Or like, I'm sure Conan's taught you how to wrestle.
Conan trained you, but but that's going to look brutal. He's going to like Bray Wyatt's. Even if it's a work, he's going to look like he's killing him. This is the one thing that I got out of this. Okay, and the one word that just glaringly like sticks out like a sore thumb in bright lights, like it's on a Vegas billboard. Right. I'm going to read you the definition of it. Okay? Delusional. Having false or unrealistic beliefs or opinions. Maintaining fixed false beliefs even when confronted with facts, usually as a result of mental illness. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's the definition of delusional. When I watched that fight and think that like Punk like left a very lucrative paying job at WWE, went into UFC and trained hard for 2 years. 2 years.
And actually thought 2 years. And actually thought that he was going to beat a UFC fighter. And like came out of the fight after getting just squat. I mean, that fight right there was as lopsided, to take away one punch knockout. But for a chokeout, a finish, that was as lopsided.
Bro, you know what I think happened, and we've all done this. He talked himself into something. He was mad at the way he was being treated. Okay, he obviously didn't get along with Hunter, and he told him to his face. And the people wanted CM Punk to be pushed as a number one guy, and the company wasn't ready to do it. He left pissed off, and I think he wanted to prove a point to himself and everybody else that he could make it in UFC. And I have to believe, maybe, I'm not sure, that once he got in there, he was like, it's too late, bro. I'm already this deep in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bro, but let me tell you.
He went out there and he just froze and they ate him up. And I would also like to say that I thought his post-match speech was better than the whole fight. Boo.
His post-match speech was amazing, man. I think that's going to be the takeaway. You know what I mean?
Would you use that?
He still wants to keep going?
Would you use that speech at the next gathering when they have the juggalettes contest with the one girl that had the society disorder?
100%, man. That was I thought that was a great promo, man.
Enough of fans, okay, have bought into the best in the world thing.
Sure.
Okay, that's completely subjective and argumentative. You could argue because there's, in my opinion, while AJ, if he was in the AJ Styles has always been better than CM Punk. That's my personal opinion. I've worked AJ. I've seen AJ grow through wrestling. AJ to me is better and has always been better than Punk. Number two, bro, this is a guy that like don't forget he was bitching and arguing over like he wanted to go over the Undertaker. Okay,
but it was think about it though. In hindsight,
I am thinking about it. Think about like he actually thought. Now that's when people were about the word delusional.
I think they should have done it that way.
How are you going to sell a 195-pound guy that didn't look like he worked out and stuff. And he just said, I was going to beat the Undertaker
because he's CM Punk. He's the best in the world. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's delusional.
It's a show, you know what I mean? And that's his character. His character can do anything, just like Shawn Michaels could slay Sid Vicious.
Let's face the facts. They let a guy that wasn't trained to fight because he was popular in another sport. They let him go, based on his popularity, they let him fight.
Right.
But
he did. It's not like he's untrained. He was untrained at the beginning, so to speak. He had done, whatever various stuff with the Gracies and stuff, I believe. But yeah, again, not formal training until I guess this UFC.
Are you a CM Punk fan? Like when he was a wrestler?
Me, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we can see that. Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Obviously, you got to give him props because he went in there and did it. A lot of motherfuckers talk about it and they don't do shit. So, we give him credit for that.
And he got to do it.
Having the balls to do it.
Right.
But still.
Right. It was
my thing, I can't. It's one of the most glaring cases of delusion I've ever seen in my life.